A tribute to King Bhumibol Adulyadej. Thailand must grow more rice because in another 20 years we may have 80 million people. Until then, we wouldn't have enough rice and would need to import rice from other countries. That is unacceptable. Thai people must have rice. Even if the quality of Thai rice is not as high as that in other countries, we must still grow it, said King Bhumibol Adulyadej. Throughout the long 70 years of his reign, King Bhumibol devoted his heart and soul for the royal work to alleviate the suffering of his people, especially farmers who are the majority of the country and compared as the backbones of the nation. King Bhumibol regarded that rice is the way of life. It is the dignity and treasure of all Thais, and it is the basic capital of farmers. The king was committed to developing Thai rice strains. He had a royal command to the rice department to collect Thai rice strains to grow in his personal test plots in the Chitrada Royal Villa in order to examine rice strains that are suitable to grow in different areas. He had been a great sponsor in systematic and comprehensive research and development in rice. In addition, it was also his idea to revive the royal plowing ceremony as a moral support for farmers. King Bhumibol established Rice Bank in 1976 to help farmers settle their debts. The bank was also aimed to function as the source of food and endless circulating fund. For his remarkable abilities and talents in rice research and self-development, King Bhumibol has been honored as the father of Thai rice research and development. One of his intentions is to make Thai farmers have proper well-being and sufficiency. That was the origin for the Royal Chitrada projects inside Chitrada Villa Royal Residence. The chief role of the projects is to conduct research on domestic agriculture product processing, to reduce imports and reuse of agricultural leftovers for maximum benefits with simplified yet effective process. The three main purposes of the projects are to experiment, be an example, and run as non-profit organization. Therefore, every project will be tested. If it is successful, it will be transferred to the people to improve their vocation. If it fails, the data will be collected for people to study further. Some example projects are Demonstration Forest Project, Rice Field Experiment Project, Mozambique Tilapia, and Nile Tilapia Breeding Project, Soilless Agriculture, Rice Mill Pilot Project, Chitrada Dairy Farm Project, Chitrada Milk Powder Plant, Chitrada Milk Center, Chitrada Milk Pellet Factory, Chitrada Fruit Juice Project, etc. These projects are experimental and example projects for improved productivity and academic education in agriculture and forestry, suitable for Thailand. Also, they are non-profit projects. The king was always committed to his research works so that they can be applied and practical for Thai people. It is unarguable that Chitrada Royal Villa is not just a royal residence, but also the place where the king worked for his people. During his royal visits to underdeveloped areas upcountry, the king noticed that hill tribes were having a hard life. They did shifting cultivation, grew opium, and cut down the forests. He said in 1969 that our attempt to help the hill tribes and Hill Tribe Project efforts directly benefit them. The projects will improve their quality of life. They will be able to grow something useful and earning some income. Partially, the purpose of this project is morality. With this project, we could give people living in underdeveloped areas the knowledge and how to live a civilized life. For another thing, it is something that we should do something about because drugs are a real issue. If we teach them to grow something more useful, they are probably going to stop growing opium. Therefore, our project is also expected to strengthen the policy to suppress opium consumption and trafficking. Another important benefit of the project is that once the hill tribes know how to grow their crops properly, we can save our country from disaster by stop deforestation and shifting cultivation. If we help them, it is in a way considered that we are making this country improve its quality and security. If the project works out successfully, the hill tribes will live permanently in one place, and they will have better well-being, and the forest will prevail to conserve the soil. This ultimately is more sustainable. Instead of opium, the king sponsored the Temperate Fruit Research Project with his personal budget. The first project, the Royal Agricultural Station Ang Khang, or alternatively known as Ang Khang Royal Project, was first established in 1969. It is an experiment and research station for temperate fruits and flowers that hill tribes can take as an example to replace opium cultivation. When they tried the newly introduced plants, they earned more income. This goes according to his speech, to let them rely on themselves. After Ang Khang, there are a bunch of royal projects across the country, such as Tung Reung Royal Project Development Center, the Royal Agricultural Station in Tanon, the Royal Agricultural Station Pang Da, the Royal Agricultural Station Manlod, the Royal Agricultural Station Ga Noi, Khun Pat Royal Project Development Center, etc. There have been also research and promotion projects on alternative vegetables, flowers, and temperate fruits. The products from these projects are sold domestically and internationally under the trademark of Doi Kam. Throughout the reign of 70 years, King Bhumibol dedicated his many works to improve the quality of life for his people. There has not been any king so dedicated to work and committed to travel far away to remote area, simply to improve the vocation, life, and future for the country. It is such a great honor to be born in Thailand and in the reign of King Bhumibol Adulyadej.